So, hi, I'm Andy Andermatt. I am one of the IT techs here at the Grid Lab. So basically, I help anything with when the VR systems aren't running, just keeping everything up to date and just swapping out computers and doing anything that really needs done around here. I am a second year, technically junior, which is very weird to think about. So I am a media arts production major. So it's a little bit off from everything that goes on here. So I'm definitely learning a lot. So I ended up here because of my first semester here at OU. For my learning community, I took a VR class. And when I was in the class, I got to know my boss here, Anthony Scola, and I joined in with a couple of out-of-school projects with him, and that wound up leading over the summer to me finding out about this and eventually getting the position. So the motion capture room basically is a system of currently 16 very expensive cameras that use a tracking system to capture these dots on a suit or on specific items for rigid bodies. Now, what it does is it uses all the camera's trajectories to combine together to basically track their location in a virtual space so that it can be replicated and recorded or put into different programs like UV, other game design entities, etc. So one of the big things that we've done is the former R&D lab. We just finished reconfiguring the entire space, taking all the computers, updating them up to date, making sure all the programs that students may need are on them, and moving around and readjusting the entire room. So we do a lot of things like that. Unboxing the new technology. For instance, we just switched out all the VR headsets in the MAME XR lab and updated them with some newer HP Reverb 2s from Samsung Odyssey Pluses, I believe. So that was a big change, and we had to go through every computer, making sure swapping out the headset going through. Now, one of the things I'm personally doing a little bit more of, obviously, is the motion cap, where I've been learning more about the system, and I've created a couple of visual tutorials that are on YouTube to help people who want to learn a little bit more about the basic side. Well, motion capture has been used in games for 20 plus years. It's become a very integral part because of the smoothness of motion and just everything that you really can capture with it. Because I feel like it is an important skill to learn if you want to go more into that side of games, and to have that experience is really valuable, especially since this is one of, I think, the only real motion capture rooms that's really available to students at school. Honestly, when I took the VR class my freshman year, it was a really exciting field, and having the opportunity to come here and work more with it, learn more about it, and gain practical skills in this area and in the motion capture studio, even though it's very outside of my major, just felt like a really amazing opportunity. It is a really cool example of really recent and upcoming technology that is used in a variety of fields for, honestly, so many purposes. Video games, movies, it's even used in the medical field for tracking bodily movement. It's such a cool thing to be able to experience, and OU is probably the only schools that you'd be able to get up close and personal to experience it in person.